The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is visiting Rameshwaram in South India on the 5th of April. The Indian Prime Minister will pay respects at the theSri Arulmigu Ramanathaswamy Temple on the day that happens to be Ram Navami. Now, the other highlight of the trip will be the Prime Minister's inauguration of the new Pamban Bridge in India's southernmost tip. Now, this new 2.5-kilometer long bridge replaces an older colonial-era bridge. It will allow for trains to cross the sea between mainland India and the Rameshwaram island in less than 5 minutes, compared to the 25 to 30 minutes through the old bridge. Now, built by the Rail Vikas Nigam Limited, the new bridge is the first vertical lift bridge in Asia. The bridge can in fact be raised by up to 22 meters in just 5 minutes, while allowing for trains to travel at speeds of 75 kilometers per hour. It is equipped with stainless steel reinforcements and composite sleepers to withstand the harsh coastal conditions and high wind speeds, and it is built to ensure compatibility with future upgrades in rail systems. Now, the Indian Prime Minister's stopover at Rameshwaram comes on his return journey from Sri Lanka. Modi will be arriving in Colombo on the 4th of April to review the progress made in the areas of cooperation that were agreed on during the Sri Lankan President's visit to India. He will also have meetings with senior dignitaries and political leaders in Sri Lanka. As part of the visit, the Prime Minister will also be travelling to Anuradhapura to inaugurate developmental projects implemented with the Indian financial assistance. And this will be Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 4th visit to the island nation since his last visit in 2019. Narendra Modi will be the first foreign head of the state to be hosted by the Sri Lankan President Kumara Dissanayake after his inauguration. India was the first country to bail out Sri Lanka at the time of the financial crisis in 2023. Using monetary assistance, credit limits and deferred import payments. India has strongly stood with its Indian Ocean ally in difficult times. Ahead of the Sri Lankan visit, the Indian Prime Minister will be in Thailand from the 3rd till the 4th of April to take part in the 6th BIMSTEC summit that is being hosted by the current BIMSTEC chair. This will be the Prime Minister's 3rd visit to Thailand. It will also mark the first physical meeting of BIMSTEC leaders since the 4th BIMSTEC summit in Kathmandu in 2018.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be travelling to Sri Lanka from 4th to 6th of April. This is his 4th visit to the country since 2014, and he's the first foreign leader being hosted by the Sri Lankan President Kumara Dissanayake. During the visit, the big focus will be on infrastructure projects and inauguration of India-assisted projects, whether it's railway projects or whether it is the solar power projects, but also big messaging on connectivity. The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi travels to Rameshwaram from Sri Lanka, Rameshwaram in Tamil Nadu, which is seen as a big message on connectivity. Now, we know that there are several projects in the pipeline, whether it is the oil pipeline connectivity between India and Sri Lanka, which is being supported by the Emiratis, whether it's financial connectivity or whether it is the grid connectivity. But above all, the message is clear as to how both countries are close partners, and India has been a first responder to Sri Lanka in its need whenever it is required, whether it's the financial crisis or during the COVID crisis. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Siddhant for WION in New Delhi.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.